Hey guys, Kylie from Offbeat Art. How you been? Well, I was mixing up paints because I thought I would try something, and I started at like a bit after 6:30, and by the time I was finished it was 10, and I'm just like, I was starting to get a headache, and I'm like, nah, I couldn't be bothered, so I stopped. Took 2 Advil and just chilled out, and it's been killing me. The not knowing how it's going to look has been killing me. So up again, and I'm like, bugger it, I'm going to do it. So I just thought I'd show you that, you know, make sure you level your canvases. I check all 4 sides and the middle. This canvas is an 8x10. Also, I thought a handy little hint to show you is when I store my paints in these cups, I put a bit of Glad wrap on them, and I put a rubber band around them, and that just, I find, keeps them fresh as. When I come back to them the next day or whatever, there's no problems with my paint. They may have slightly thickened up, but that is something that happens no matter what kind of container that you keep them in. So they do that. So I also use these little beauties here. They're brilliant. I love them. I'm in the process of transferring over to these. But prior to buying those, I actually found and got my hands on a bucket load of bottles. Really cheap. These only cost me something like 20 cents. So I got in and bought me 50 of them, and then I seen these, and these were a better size for the amount that I mix up for the bloom. And I'm like, I don't really want to mix up a mass amount like this. This is like 250 mils, and this is only like, I would have no idea. But I find if I mix up a load in this, like, I'll get quite a few paintings out of this because you don't use much. So I'm sort of torn between which one I'm going to use, but at the moment for this one it's in cups, and I thought I would do a flip cup. Not one of my favourite things to do, but with a twist. I'm doing a flip cup with the bloom recipe. So my paints tonight are a mixture of everything. I made up I suppose the best way to describe it would be like a burnt orange. And I quite like it, but I made it by using Jo-sonas vermilion and Jo-sonas raw sienna, and I put the two together, and that's how I got the burnt orange. Call it a pumpkin. Also, I made up a peach, made my own peach colour, and that was just with a mixture of different reds and yellows. And then I wanted to make up like a brown, because I had all these umbers and siennas and everything that I hadn't used, and I really wanted to use one, and but I didn't want, like, the burnt sienna is very dark, and this is in the boil range, and I thought, no, that's too dark. So what I've done is I lightened it with some gold from Macador. So I lightened it, and that's how I got that. So that's my paints, and last but not least is this magenta, and it is actually this brand, which is Ricardo di Palo. Very hard to pronounce his name. Heavy, very heavy bodied paint, and it's a really, really deep magenta. I absolutely love the colour, but it's semi-transparent. And even though my pouring medium is neutral, not white, it's neutral, when I mixed it with the magenta, it lightened it. And I think that's because it's semi-transparent. It took on the sort of creamy colour that is the neutral base. So yeah, so I'm not going to try and throw a bucket load more paint in there to bring it back to a darker colour, because then it's going to throw off my mixes. So all that paint is mixed 3 to 1 with my pouring medium. And pouring medium, like I said, is just house paint in the neutral. And where did I put the bottle? Jo-sonas gloss varnish. And then I also put into another bottle the polycrylic, and I can never bloody remember the name of it. I need to bring the tin in or write it down and bring it in. But it's a wood conditioner, and I mix them. I use 3 parts of my neutral to 1 part each of the Jo-sonas and the polycrylic. So that is my pouring medium. Also, my CA is 4 to 1. Tonight I'm doing 4 to 1. And what I'm going to do is, I'll start now and stop yabbering. I'm going to put in a bit of the black. And I'm glad that I waited after I mixed those paints, because that pink was just all full of bubbles. The orange and the brown's got bubbles again, but it doesn't matter. I think that might be a bit too much black. But anyway, I don't know. I've never done it before. And this is all a massive experiment for me. So, what colour next? I'll do the brown. Browny sort of chocolate colour. Put a little bit of that in. Now, because that's the cell activator, this is going to activate this. And then I'll do the peach. Oh, you guys can't see that really. I'll move it up there. Then I'll do the magenta, just to keep those two sort of orangey colours away from each other. There we go, there's the magenta. And then the orange. And I might put a bit of white. Just trying to, don't really do flip cups. I've only done like maybe 2 or maybe 3 flip cups since I started painting. So I don't really know how much it's going to take for this canvas size. But I'll stick a bit of white in, I think. This is the white CA. It's not just like white paint, it's just the white CA. It was killing me. The suspense of not knowing if this is going to work or what was absolutely killing me to wait. So my head felt better. Bugger it, I'm going to do it. I really just can't wait. And now I think I might put a little bit more, but I might just reverse it a little bit. So I might put a bit of the orange on, even though I just did a bit of the orange. I'll do, ooh, look at that, the black's coming up to the top. Wow, okay, that's different. Maybe we're going to get some results out of this. Then I'll do magenta. Then I might do the chocolate on the magenta. Go, and now the peach, which I should have my gloves on. This is a dangerous darn hobby too, I believe. Look at that. Cut my finger tonight mixing these paints. Now I just did the white, so I might add half and half, I think, since this is going to be the last one. I'll do it because I've got white and then black, and this is the end, because I think this is going to be enough. This is nearly a full cup, so I'll do half and half. I'll do the white and the black C8 on the top, which will end up being the bottom anyway. But why not? Alright. Now I'm not going to flip it because it's stupid cups, because it's only the one. So I'm going to cheat and put the canvas on and then flip it over. Yeah, but see, I did tape up all the back just to stop any yuckiness. So I'm going to, I think, put it in the corner. So I'll put it there, about there, flip it over, move my darn cups back, since they like to take off on me, and while that is coming down, I can put my gloves on. So how has everyone's day been? What have you been doing? Any painting or anything? I've got to get out and clean my back area out the back there, because we had a storm a bit over a month ago now, and it totaled my gazebo, and I've got a new gazebo sitting in the shed to put up, but it's that bloody heavy I can't move it. I've got to get my son to pull it out for me, and because of the rain it's gotten on the birdseed shells, and it's all over the darn cement part out there, so I want to hose it all off. Normally I just hit it with the blower every day and that fixes it, but because of the rain and everything it's all yuck, so I've got to move all the cages, and that's what I'm going to do tomorrow, and put my new gazebo up, and that'll make it a lot better anyway. Ooh, suspense is killing me. Hey, cross your fingers, cross your feet, cross your toes, cross your ankles for me to wish me luck. What do you guys reckon? Do you reckon it'll work? I don't know. I don't know. I've got my fingers crossed that it do, but I don't know. Do you think that's enough time? That's all come down? Well, how about we see? How about I do it? Do the big reveal. Drum roll. Da 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 da. Wow. Oh, look at those cells. My God. My God. Unreal. Woot woot. It's working. Woohoo. A new way to do it. My God. Those cells are unbelievable. And look in here in the black. Stunning. I'm going to put that like that. Did I bring my phone out? Oh, I didn't. Oh, darn it. It's in the room. I'm going to quickly pause you guys, run in and grab it and take a photo of this before this. Alrighty, got my phone, took the photos, had to take my blimmin' glove off because it's fingerprint recognition. Alright, let's do a bit of Maneuvering, eh? Well, in all honesty, I wanna go through that. And I think I wasted all my paint on the oh, the cells in there. Wasted all my paint on the darn corners. I just want to break up that cream a little bit. Probably should have just used my stick. I'm going to lose that black lacing too. Darn it. It's looking alright. The peach seemed to take over there. It swallowed up everything else. There's only a little bit of chocolate here. I'm really liking that. And where'd the magenta go? Look, it's a tiny little spot just there. Just there. And this there. Wow. Not the result I was thinking. But I'll take it. It worked. So I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. So I'm not. Wow, that's great. Wish I could have had to think, didn't think. Should have had my silicone mat underneath there instead of the puppy pad. Could have gotten skins off that, but anyway, silicone mat's just there. What am I after? My torch. Where'd my torch go? Been tidying this area up. And I moved it. Where did I move? Oh, right here. Alright. I don't know if torching will do anything. Because I'm only doing it to get out the air bubbles. Because there's absolutely no silicone whatsoever in here. So there's only a little bit of Floetrol in the CA and the pouring medium. So I've got spots from the bubbles, but purple. There's a bit of a purple magenta line just there running up through there, a bit of a marbled look. Let go of my cups. What do you guys think? And until my other darn tripod comes, I can't take it in too close because this silly camera blurs it. When the new tripod comes, I'll switch over to the phone. There, see? And then there's a bit of magenta sort of showing through down the bottom there. But anyway, I'm mega happy with it. I really am. Would have liked a bit more chocolate or the magenta to come through, but it worked, which is what I had no idea about, whether or not it would work. So, and it did. And I'm like cheering. Alrighty guys, well, thank you for joining me. Oh, that's right, I wanted to show you guys. I'll quickly rip these gloves off so I can try and save them for another time. I wanted to show you how some of the other ones have dried. I keep meaning to do it, in my videos showing you the previous ones, and I forget every darn time. I forget. So I don't even know what's happened there. But anyway, look at that. It has dried spectacularly. This is the fluoro magenta one that I done, where I forgot to put my pillow underneath and I didn't know if it was going to stretch. Yeah, this is the big fluoro magenta. So there's no cracking whatsoever. It has dried to perfection, this one. So I'll leave it sit a bit longer because it's only been a couple of days. And then I will resin it. And then this is one of the little tiles. Same, has dried absolutely beautifully. So I've got the purple sheen through it. And I didn't bring them all over. I only sort of brought what I could balance on my hands without putting them on top of each other. This is the multicoloured one. But there's no cracking, no nothing in it. It has dried great. So, alrighty guys, well thank you heaps for joining me. I hope you have a great day, afternoon or night, whatever the time may be, wherever you're watching from. And I'm going to say bye for now and see you later.